Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Pat Mitchell here with TrickTrades. I'm going to be going over I'm going to do this in a few different parts on how to use trade ideas properly, how to set it up, just kind of the ins and outs. This will be the very most basic video in the series. So we'll get started. We'll pull up a new channel bar. And this is going to show you all of the preset channels that they have. So let's go through them. Holly, that's artificial intelligence. That's really good. You need a premium subscription for that, either monthly or annual. The pre-market is really good. So let's start with that. Okay. So it gives you a couple of charts, and I mean this is after the market hours, right? But it'll tell you your up gappers and your down gappers, and what's moving in the morning, as well as a single stock window to give you your float and all the information that you need to kind of start making your decision making on the trade, whether you want to take it or not. So this one's really good. I'll use this in the morning. I usually just use the up gappers and down gappers, and I have them tweaked a little bit, but we can get into that later. Alpha Predator, this one's pretty good. It'll tell you some stuff that's really popping. I don't use it very often, but it is good. This defense is really good. Every day at 5 p.m. There is all the defense contracts are released for the federal government. I can post the link for you guys if you want as well. But this will kind of tell you what's moving and what's popping. Usually, if something is moving, it's because they've received a contract or something along those lines. Social media, which is really good. This will tell you basically the overall social sentiment of the stock, right? What people are talking about, whether they're saying it's bearish or bullish, or that's really good. We won't go through all of them, but trading the gap, I really like this one. This is a really good multi-strategy window. If you right-click it and go to strategies, you can see all of their. There's a few strategies in here: gap up and go, gap up and crap, gap down and go, gap down and crap. I use this. I do use this all the time. I really like it. I really like it. Again, the up gappers and down gappers are in here as well. What else here? Sectors. If you're into sector plays, this one's really good. It'll tell you the hot sectors. It also tracks your main sectors: mining, oil and gas, pharmaceuticals, air transportation, healthcare, and securities and financial, like bank stocks. So this one's really good to just kind of keep an eye on. Price up movement. This is your gainers, right? You definitely want to keep an eye on this. And you just left click on any of these, and it's all. So if you wanted to see the FFN, right, it pulls up the chart. This is the 5-minute day or the 5-minute intraday, and then we have a daily as well. And then you can move. You can zoom in on the charts by hitting Control and then scrolling on your mouse, right? Or if you just want to shift it over, you can scroll. You hit Shift and scroll on your mouse wheel. Earnings. This one's really good, right? This will tell you what's in play with earnings, up or down. 420, which is a lot of penny stocks, right? A lot of OTCs will show up in this because this all has to do with pot stocks. So I mean, it's definitely worth a watch. This one I really like the biotech plays, right? So I mean, so this is good, and I mean, bios are really fucking hot right now, right? So really good. Fundamentals, I don't really use this one. It's just not my thing. I'm getting more so into fundamentals, but in a different way though. The penny movers, this one's really good. Tons of stuff in here. So I don't want to bore you too much, but oh, this one's really good. The after hours, right? So this will tell you what's moving and shaking after hours and get you prepared for the next day. ETFs in focus. I don't use very often. I don't play many ETFs, but this one is really good to see what are the most watched ETFs. Barry's Windows. This is the fellow that runs Trade Ideas free trading chat room, which is really good. He has a lot of really good scans like low floaters on the move. This one's really good, and then the turbo breaks up or down. Also, your actives, pre-market watchers. So that's really good. And you can actually click live trading chat room, and it'll take you right to Barry's room. So yeah, I mean, this is real. Oh, I do want to show one thing here. We'll go to tools, and I'm going to give me one quick sec. I'll just throw in just a blank chart from TC 2000. Okay, so just pull up the window where you can search. Tools, external linking. So you go to external linking, add link, move your cursor over to the box, and hold shift. There you go. Now it's linked. So anything that pops up here, you'll just tap and it'll pull right up. So, I mean, you can go through your options as well. You'll probably want to change the time zone to Eastern time. It won't take effect until you restart it though. Also, you can get voice alerts, right? So you can toggle that on and off with this. That's what that little megaphone button is for. So yeah, I mean, that's all I'm going to get into on this particular video, just the very basics. And the next videos, I'll really get into it. I'll show you how to set scans. I'll give you some of my little secret weapon scanners that I have. So this is kind of just the start of it. So that's it. That's all, folks. And I will see you on round 2.